Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here on the show, and I'm here to talk about some NBA news. So we're gonna get right into it here. Kind of a slow day, but it's not a bad thing, because I've been pumping out a lot of NBA news as of late. So just kind of gonna do this one NBA news. I done one this morning, like 6 a.m. But yeah, I want to get this one out because that'll probably be the last one for today, and we're gonna have a busy day tomorrow with the free agency. Well, let's talk about this, the big news today. So, some big breaking news about 20 minutes ago from Adrian Wojnarowski. Breaking: Los Angeles Clippers star Paul George is declining his $48.7 million player option and is entering free agency, sources tell ESPN. He's planning to set meetings with cap space teams and the Clippers beginning Sunday night, and a opt-in/trade scenario is now gone. So the opt-in trade scenario, that's completely out of the window. But the Warriors, my Warriors, I think we're going to focus on Paul George. I don't think we're going to focus on Klay Thompson. I think Klay Thompson's gone. He's done. They're going to focus on Paul George. But here we go. Paul George to Golden State. It's going to heat up. And I don't think the dream's done. But maybe this could have messed us up. But can he still do a sign and trade? But a trade, I don't know if a trade's off the table. I think it's sign and trade. I don't know if it's possible or not now. So I'm kind of confused. Like, I kind of don't know how like this shit works. Like this opt-in trade stuff. But I don't know. The Clippers, they'll get nothing in return for him. But I don't know where he's gonna go. Like, if he doesn't go to my Warriors, then where the hell is he gonna go? Because he said he wants to stay on the West Coast. So it's kind of confusing when you think about it. He said, "Oh, I want to stay closer to West Coast." But yeah, he's basically entering free agency. Man, we better get freaking Paul George, man. But I guess that option was just taken off the table, so I guess it could be either the 76ers or the Clippers, and we might be out. And we don't have the cap space to sign him outright. He wants a lot of money, and we don't have the fucking cap space. Are we really going to lose Klay Thompson and keep Chris Paul for $3 million? If we do, this franchise is in shambles, ladies and gentlemen. If we don't get Paul George and we lose Klay and keep Chris Paul, this franchise will be in shambles, ladies and gentlemen, and I will be heated. You will see a heated rant if we don't get Paul George. Because the only reason you let Klay go is if you are going to go get Paul George. But now we can't just sign him outright because we don't have the fucking cap space. Like, oh my god, my fucking Warriors in shambles. So some breaking. We're gonna read some more stuff from Woj here. Now, the Detroit Pistons are declining Evan Fournier's $19 million team option, sources tell ESPN. This opens up $50 million in cap room for franchise's new president, Trajan Langdon, and is eager to use the team space to take on contracts with future draft assets. What a shocker. Should have kept quiet about his role in the Knicks. Now he's going to probably be out of the NBA. They need to put that $50 million to good use. If anybody wants to play there, but that Evan Fournier fall-off's crazy. A Chicago Bulls forward, Torrey Craig, has picked up his $2.8 million player option. Oh boy, Torrey Craig and Josh Giddey on the same team. Free agent forward, Royce O'Neal, he intends to sign a new 4-year, $44 million extension to return to the Phoenix Suns, sources tell ESPN. They did him dirty with the picture they put, but yeah, he's staying with them. I mean, that's a win from undrafted beginnings to getting a big payday. And yeah, he's a role player, but he's a good role player. But $44 million, it really is nothing nowadays for the NBA, for NBA players. $44 million is $956 million short of $1 billion. But yeah, I mean, good for him. It's a solid move for both parties. I mean, he does all the little things, that matter, but I mean, it could be an overpay though. But yeah, his agents, Mark Bartelstein and George Rousakis of Priority Sports, have been negotiating the contract for months, according to Woj, and now land a key part of the Suns' rotation on a new long-term deal. And he arrived with the Suns. Remember that trade with the Nets at the deadline? But $44 million is quite a lot, though, for Royce O'Neal, I'll say. The Atlanta Hawks will not deliver a qualifying offer to forward Saddiq Bey, clearing the way for him to become an unrestricted free agent. I don't know. He could be an underrated pickup for a contender. Like maybe a vet minimum for some team. Could be a sneaky pickup. And he averaged 13 points and 6 rebounds before suffering a torn left ACL. So I think it could be a sneaky pickup. He's a big wing who can shoot. About 35% from 3 on pretty nice volume. Like, it's not too shabby. So the Houston Rockets are picking up Jae'Sean Tate's $7.6 million player option for the 2024-2025 season, sources tell ESPN. I mean, it's a solid depth move. He's a great depth piece. He's a great depth piece. Or a trade piece, possibly. But he could definitely be a part of a trade package, maybe. So, ESPN sources, Miami Heat forward/center Kevin Love is declining his $4 million player option. Both sides are enthusiastic about negotiating a no deal in the opening days of free agency. The 5-time All-Star has played the past 2 seasons with the Heat. I mean, I think he's an okay pace for him. He gives you a good 2 to 3 threes when you need it off the bench with some veteran presence. I mean, so we talked about Russell Westbrook last night, that he probably wouldn't pick up his player option, but he actually did. He wouldn't return to the Clippers or something like that. But part of Woj, ESPN sources, 9-time All-Star guard Russell Westbrook is picking up his $4 million player option, returning to the Clippers. He averaged 11.1 points, 5 rebounds, and 4.5 assists a season ago. He saw his mark and used that option real quick to come back. The Magic are declining Joe Ingles' $11 million team option. They're expected to continue dialogue in next free agency. He's entering his 11th NBA season. They might keep him as a vet, but honestly, they should just let him go. I mean, there's no point in keeping him. The Trailblazers are picking up the option for Delano Blanton, guard/forward. I mean, he was kind of balling at the end of the season. Besides the last game where he went like 0 for 15. The Clippers not offer a qualifying offer to Brandon Boston Jr. Who cares? Breaking. LeBron James is opting out and becoming a free agent per James training, and a return to the Lakers is likely. Hey, this is expected. They was going to opt out. I mean, it would be a funny thing if he left the Lakers after they drafted Bronny, but I don't see it. He's going to return back to the Lakers. He's just opting out to get one more big contract, most likely. So yeah, that's really all the NBA. Kind of a quiet day. Yeah, we'll see what happens. Free agency starts tomorrow. But it looks like my Warriors are on Paul George, man. Looks like we're going to go probably be a mid-team. But yeah, that's really all I got for this video. Until next time I'm out. Peace.